Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up.
Rafinha! Oh, it's come loose. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Neymar. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Can he finish? Araujo spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Van Basten. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early... And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 25, Ousmane Dembele.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Maldini wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'd like to draw your attention
Reflections
to the
on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rafinha. Neymar going full tilt down the left.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Araujo clears. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Goes down, but nothing given. Neymar.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's out for a goal kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Joey! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's in on goal. And that has been clubbed away. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Chiellini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Oh, super find. Ball was bounced loose now. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Oh, it's Dembele. Neymar. And he's managed to get... It's Neymar! They just took too long getting forward.
Neymar cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rafinha goes short. Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. That's a little off target. And here's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Now Modric.
There will be 1 minute at
Oh,
a
easy
time.
pickings there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Shuttle bus service. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Dembele. Number
And we're
18,
underway again.
Yamal.
0-0,
Number 19,
and we're at the halfway point.
Silva. Coming on the field, number 14.
Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Number 15.
Shot a goal!
Gideon.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 51 minutes is number 21.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Doué! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That's tidy. Elise. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Neymar. Has a shot! Real chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Vasco da Gama appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Vasco da Gama really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space.
Vasco da Gama clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's very neat.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Doué. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. That has not gone well. Shifted it to the flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they can counter here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Saliba wins the duel this time. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, some tackle that.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Xavi Alonso. Good take, and is he in? Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's charged, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yamal looking to run onto it. He is through here. A lot of great chance. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's gone looking for safety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Oh, can he get onto this? And they're quick to get it back. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
And
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Bernardo Silva.
Vasco da Gama, the second half going.
Number 25,
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Substitution.
And it's Modric. It's Modric! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And there's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Knocks it into space. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's going to be another throw. Oh, good spread. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Khan getting this one clear. And this is Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he gets rid in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Inzaghi. Fits.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Doué. There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi, he's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter.
It's Hazard! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fits. Xavi Alonso. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's made its way to him. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a good run he's making there. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Chiellini too strong for his opponent there. And it's Neymar. Mitoma is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Decent progress down the left. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Toma. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Modric. He's had it taken off him. Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. Now Mitoma.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. That's a really close shave and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Dembele. Number
And the action
18,
is back on the way.
Yamal. Number
So
13,
the first half brought no goals.
coming on the field, number 14, Filippo Inzaghi.
Mitoma looking to be a menace in the final third.
Number 24.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Zanetti. Koundé goes sliding in. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Out towards the flank. And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great ball and he's in. Chance for a shot! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nice touch. Danger averted for now. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Filippo Inzaghi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Support to our better stadium.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
In he goes again. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Has a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
Neymar must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
De Bruyne. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No goals as yet. Ryerson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. He's a shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne thinks of it, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away. And he was alert to it. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi tries to clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Araujo clears it away. Corner number 3 coming up. And Dijk can get it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafinha with the short one. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Real chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. That's Park Ji-sung. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really... He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players... It's Van Basten! And again the keeper stands strong. Elise. That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Milan. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 11.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 12.
Rashford.
Van Basten.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Number 22.
Batistuta!
Number 9.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Raul. Number 13. Rijkaard. Substitutions taking place.
Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
And he's found a way past. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of true class! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please be made aware.
So what do you take away from it all? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's been played through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafinha. Kukçu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. And it's Forlan. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Everton have a free kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank, and it's made its way to him. No way through, so back it comes. And a shot! Everton with the corner, they're first. Forlan plays it short. He thumps it clear. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jordan Henderson. He's a sharp little ball here. Balde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Balde. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking for options for movement. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Carvajal. And he whips it in. And back out. Chance! Wriggles his way through. Incoming delivery.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough.
Dembele, number 18, Yamal.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Number 15, Frankie de Jong.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. And this is Batistuta. Chance for a shot! De Jong played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Henderson running with the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, it's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy
And a chance! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good ball! It's Inzaghi! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very...
Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar has taken on too much there.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Filippo Inzaghi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
For each block.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because...
And the shots!
What a save, man. What a save.
Every bit the assured keeper there.
What a
Well,
save.
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
What a
Everton
save.
with their
What
first
a
goal.
save.
The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And this is Henderson. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Zanetti. Bale goes steaming forward. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Dembele.
Kokchu. That is good alertness. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Forlan. Pass somewhat off target. Shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Dembele. Yamal. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out to the right. Yamal. Played into space. Henderson deals with that comfortably. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zanetti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kokchu is always looking to break lines. Can he get it through? Yamal gets into some space. Rijkaard pulls off. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Yamal.
And we are
Number
underway again.
25, Dembele.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 24.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rashford. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Bale. Aims beyond the defence. He's one-on-one, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's picked his way through. Forlan crossing. He's got through. He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Everton are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rafinha. Oh, some tackle that. And that's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He can get that clear. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Looking to play him in. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Threads one in. Rashford. Real chance! It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Number 24, Marcus Rashford.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Marcus
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's certainly onside here. Decent chance!
Yes, come back, guys, come back.
They have stolen level at the last! Just gorgeous, the most glorious,
Yes,
delicious
guys.
of touches. Followed up
Oh,
with
yeah,
an
guys.
alluring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, he's had a shot! And another try! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Come back, guys, come back. Okay, okay, okay.
And this is Bale. That looks a good ball. Chance for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Okay, bhai, okay, okay, reaction है, okay. Football is the best in always. I also lost, yes, brother. Bhai, reaction, kishi reaction, Apple pato, reaction, Apple pato, hot Apple pato, hot east Apple pato. Hot is safe, man. Come on, one versus one. One versus one, one versus one, one versus one, one versus one, anyone. Let's see one versus one. Good game, bro, good game. Good game. Good game, bro, good game. Epilopato, reaction, please name Epilopato. Simple for the name, bro. Wow. 600 subscriber. Oh, come on, bro, come on, one versus one. Pankari bhai, one versus one. Epilopato. Okay, okay, brother, okay. Okay, one versus one. Mic sound, the game sound.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just...
Goes for the shot! Oh, nearly. And that is out of play. Yamal. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Araujo getting this one clear, and they're quick to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's burst through. Dembele was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And it's Bernardo Silva, distributed tidily. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Real chance! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Yamal. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. That is lovely. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, it's come loose. Driving forward, and he welcomes it in. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mendes. Rodri. Monaco upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's had a shot! Just a whisker away. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Serginho. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Neymar. Neymar stood his ground. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25. Dembele, number 19. Bernardo
Here we go
Silva,
again.
Number 18.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Number 15. Frenkie de Jong.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Donatoni. Can he get it through? Romero calmly anticipates. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Elise. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's played through for him. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. De Bruyne. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he is going into that little black book. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Xabi Alonso has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a cute ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Inzaghi, Rafinha. This looks promising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Romero gets it clear. Koundé. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Rafinha. And it's to Jong. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. He's ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It is.
There's nothing quite match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's on his way! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Azar. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Barcelona could counter here. He is through here. It's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rafinha. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. And it's been played through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira, a player of legendary status, threads one in, and he's surging through. And he thumps it clear. Well, the goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run, and he's in on decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Tries to play it through. Inzaghi could try cutting inside here. Tries to pass it through.
1 minute added time.
Skillfully cut out. He's having a shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Number 15.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Turn it up for the second. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Dembele.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 18.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. On the through ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Chance, surely! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrill!
And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that is masterful defending. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super ball! Rummenigge shapes the shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona go into the lead. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Neymar. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rafinha picked out brilliantly.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.